Good evening, Brandon, and welcome once again to another version of Rocker's Corner, and I'm your host, Breeze. Well, as you've seen at the beginning of the program, we had a little sign telling you that, yes, this will be our first 1 hour special here that we'll be playing of Rocker's Corner. And as you can see, we're standing outside, and here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking you for a little tour behind the scenes this week to show you how Rocker's Corner is prepared and all the people that are involved in making Rocker's Corner happen. So just sit back, and of course, my very special guest today is the Eucadians, and which we'll meet as we pass through. So why don't we just get it going? Before we start off here on the tour, we're about 20 minutes before showtime. And as you can see, we'll be going in shortly. And why don't we just follow me in here and we'll get us going. As you can see, this is the side entrance. This is only if you have a VIP pass. You can get through here, so we can get in here. Now, always before Rocker's Corner starts, we have our guests come in, which this week is the Eucadians. And as you can see, we're in the process right now of setting up the equipment and making sure that the sound is all set up. And we're going to shortly get the cameras rolling and have a lot of fun. This is what they call the studio right here, and this is where it all happens. And we're really pleased with WCGtv for allowing us to tape Rocker's Corner here and promote our local talent here in the city, because you know what they say, there's nothing like good local talent to promote, because the rest of it's on mainstream TV or radio, whatever you want to listen to. As you know, sometimes when you watch WCGtv, they have many programs here that they tape, and here's kind of all the stuff here that we use, such as couches, chairs, and all that sort of stuff that comes in handy to kind of make our set just a little bit better. And of course, everybody's familiar over here with our screen that says just Rocker's Corner, and we can usually use that not only to show pictures, or soon we're hopefully going to get some bands out of Greece and Italy via the satellite, and we'll be able to see them play live right here on that screen over there. Now we'll just take a little bit more trip back here. And of course, every studio has to have a lounge area, and this is our lounge area. We sit down here before showtime, and I get my paperwork together and all that other stuff, and of course have a good cold drink. Never a cold beer, because it's not good to go on TV drunk, but anyway, I have a cold drink, and we just have a lot of fun and discuss what's going to be happening here. Now here's where it all happens. This is our booth here, not only where we do our sound, but we do our videotaping also. As you can see here, the monitor screens, the bands are preparing. And oh, right over here is Brody. You got a moment, Brody?
Sure.
Okay. Right over here is our man, Brody Hay. He's involved in doing all the audio here at Rocker's Corner at WCGtv.
As long as it sounds good. If it sounds bad, it's not my fault.
And well, it always sounds good. And he volunteers his time to come in every Thursday to help us promote Rocker's Corner. Now, you want to say hello to anybody?
Nope.
Okay, I've got one question. I'm sure they. Sure. Why do you volunteer your time for Rocker's Corner?
It's something I love doing. It's just fun.
And you do an awesome job doing it.
Well, thank you very much.
Brody Hay, so anytime the sound, he's the man behind the thing. Now you know the face behind the sound, sort of thing.
Yes.
And again, we'll go back to, and all this is basically just TVs, units, and we program to make sure that the cameras pan this way, pan that way, and they have little cue cards that you don't see behind the scene, and they tell me what's going on, and sometimes it doesn't work, but we don't like to cut. We like to go right through, and if it's a mistake, you go, like Gene Simmons would say, what a mistake. And you just keep going on. That's what rock and roll is all about. But if you're ever interested on where it's all mastered, this is all of it here. As you can see, right up here on Access 12 is the program that's actually playing. And it's quite interesting the way they actually put all that together, and it just kind of works all together. As you can hear in the background, the Eucadians right now are doing their sound check, which is quite interesting. They'll be doing that for about 5 to 7 minutes, and you're getting a close of what it's all about. And it's always interesting because it's quite an interesting process, especially to get it prepared for TV. And of course, like I said, you met Bodie Hay there a little bit before, and he's the one that does it. Now, there's a couple more people we have to mention. We have Kirk, who is our cameraman at the moment, and of course, he's the one who does all the camera work here on Thursday night, and he produces and helps edit Rockers Corner so that it is ready for TV. And while he's behind there, he can say hello. How are you, Kirk? Now, he volunteers his time on Thursday, and I believe he's also a student over at ACC for TV media. That's correct, Kirk? Okay. And of course, we have Kim, who's not here tonight, unfortunately, because she's at the hospital for an emergency. But she's the one who does the opening to the show. You know, at the beginning when you hear coming to you, well, not live, but coming to you from the studios of WCGtv. I was hoping you'd get to meet her, but unfortunately she's not with us, but hopefully she'll be with us on the next episode. Watching in tonight, if you'd like to get a hold of a copy of any copies of Rockers Corner, you can just contact them here at WCGtv and ask them which version of Rockers Corner you'd like, and they'd be more than glad to make you up one for a small little donation, I believe it is. Before you go, I want to tell you, at the beginning of the episode, you've seen this starting off the show. What we're going to do is we're going to have all the members of Rockers Corner here have it signed, and the members of Eucadian sign it. And for the first one, when you're watching this episode, for the first one who emails me at dr2br2@hotmail.com, that's dr2br2@hotmail.com, we'll make sure we'll put this in a frame and we'll send it off to you. So remember, first one in, my email at dr2br2@hotmail.com will get this, and it's only the only one we're ever going to give out here at Rockers Corner, so it will be a collector's item. But without that said, our time is done here. I hope you enjoyed the walk around here on how we put Rockers Corner together. With all of this and all of that, we take it all together, we shake it up, and ladies and gentlemen, this is Rockers Corner.